Welcome to Key Conversations, where we talk about all the things to make you have a sustainable and fulfilling music career. My name is Cheryl B. Englehart, and this season is all about the process of producing, releasing, and promoting, maybe not in that order, a record. So today I want to quickly talk about something that is easily overlooked but always is a source of stress when it comes to this point in the record making process for me, and that is liner notes, aka what to print on the CD if you're actually printing a CD, but also what needs to be included in terms of giving credit. So my first point that I want to make is throughout the whole process, anytime you work with anyone that helps you move the record forward, write their name down and their job so that you can remember who they were. If it's a studio intern, if it's someone who gave you advice on a mix, if it's someone who played on your record, even just a couple notes, make sure that you include them and you credit them and you put their name anywhere you possibly can put their name. So there are a lot of different ways to do liner notes. In general, they used to be, you could have booklets with all the lyrics and stories behind the songs, or you can do something simple. So for the purpose of this podcast, I'm going to stick with the simple version, which is what I did for my record Luminary. And I just want to talk through all the things. The cover has to have the title of the song and your name. You cannot not have a title of the song in order to print it. I believe that iTunes doesn't let you have a titleless cover. So you want to always make sure that the rules are current, right? Cool. So the back, I personally like to have an album listing. This is where I put the track names. I also have the credits on the back of this. You can put them on the inside as well, but I have composed, performed, recorded by. I have the location in Ioannis, Greece. Produced and mixed by me in New York, mastered by Frank in Nashville, mixed consulting by J. Chris Griffin, album artwork, back photography, inside photography, cover photograph. And then I have the copyright 2020, my name, my LLC. I do write ASCAP in case someone is looking to license the music. And I say all rights reserved, unauthorized duplication is a violation of applicable laws. This is on the back with the website, imaluminary.com. I also have my UPC code, which is the barcode that you are given from disc makers or CD Baby, depending on where you submitted first. And they can both give those to you. On the inside, I actually did a dedication, and then I have thank yous. This is thank you to friends that had listened to the record and reviewed it. I have, people that I love, like my husband and my mom and my sister and my best friends that have really been supporting me. And then I have the residencies where I compose this and mix this. I thank them. And then I have a little bit of a note on the inside, a note from me that tells the overall story, the motivation of the CD. This is just how I did it. There are multiple ways to do this. Some people love song lyrics. This record actually doesn't have any lyrics, so that was an easy choice for me, was to not do a big booklet, but just have it be nice, environmentally friendly, no plastic, it's all paper. So you get to choose how you want to do your liner notes. I think it's really important to credit. It's so cool to see your name in a record that you worked on, especially if you're someone who is an intern or up and coming engineer. So make sure that you're thanking everyone that contributed to you. I think that's the biggest point of album notes right now, and liner notes. And anything else that's important to you that you want to say that's not said in the music already. I think it's a great idea to have your website and make sure it's a website link that's not going to change because this is permanent, right? So someone might look at this in 10 years and be like, oh, I wonder what's up with her. I wonder how that project is going. So you want to make sure that website is not, I tend to not put social media on the CD. It's something that's really going to last through the ages. So that is the quick wham bam thank you ma'am of the liner notes. We already talked a little bit about artwork and photography. I think it's really just up to you and the taste of what you want. We can talk about what I put on the CD. I take sort of a portion of the cover. So the cover is a moon with water and a girl in a boat, which is me collecting the moons, harvesting moons. And so I decided to just make the moon the CD. And then I have the all rights reserved on the CD. Discmakers prints compact disc digital audio, so you know what kind of CD it is. And then I have the title and my name. Again, you don't need to put your title and name on the actual CD. You can do whatever you want with that. So that's how I create the liner notes. I notice for myself that as I go through this process of creating and recording the CD, I get these little thoughts of, oh, I really want to thank this person. Or I have this line, I love you to the moon and back, that I want to write that to my husband. So I will keep a file of liner notes in my overall Excel sheet, my Airtable sheet for the record, my master document. I will have a tab for liner notes, and that includes credits and any ideas that I have throughout the process. So it's really good to have that set up in the beginning so that you're not scrambling when it's time to go and then you're like, oh my God, I forgot this really important person that helped me out. So start this process, like all the processes in this whole series of actions you've got to take. Start this process early, and I think you will be way better off. If you have not downloaded my free template, go to intheKey.co/release template. And that's going to take you to a releasing a record template Airtable base, which is basically a fantastic Excel sheet on steroids. That's really, really easy to do all sorts of things like keep track of credits and collaborators, liner notes, as well as the overall process. So if you haven't gotten that, go grab that. It is invaluable. All right, have a wonderful rest of your day. Thanks so much for listening. Make sure to subscribe. That is always a huge help, and leave a positive comment if this podcast has helped you in any way get any sort of clarity for you and your career. Thanks so much.